You think you're doing everything right. You text back instantly. You shower her with compliments. You make it your mission to prove you're better than other guys. But that's exactly why you can feel her pulling away. The replies get slower, the energy shifts, and you're left completely confused, thinking, what did I do wrong? What if I told you the very things you believe are showing your interest are the exact things killing her attraction? Stay with me, because this isn't about manipulative games or becoming a bad boy. This is the psychological blueprint for understanding why a man focused on his own life becomes the one she simply can't stop thinking about. Let's break the illusion. Most men operate on a lie that more effort equals more interest. It sounds logical, but attraction doesn't operate on logic. It operates on emotional perception. There's a huge difference between intentional effort and desperate chasing. Chasing, the way most men do it, communicates weakness, not love. When you constantly text, call, and seek validation, you're not showing her you care, you're showing her you're afraid of losing her. That fear-based behavior is reactive, and it feels unstable. She feels it. Here's the difference no one tells you. A woman is drawn to a man who is confident, grounded, and selective. These traits signal value, stability, and emotional security. Excessive chasing does the opposite. It creates pressure and comes across as neediness, which is a silent killer of attraction for most people. You can't negotiate attraction or logic your way into it. It has to be felt. And that feeling grows in space, not in suffocation. When you are constantly available, you remove all mystery. She never gets a chance to wonder about you, to miss you, or to question where she stands because you're always there, providing answers before she even has questions. This removes the emotional tension that makes someone wonder about you. Picture this. Attraction is often sparked by curiosity. When a man doesn't chase, he isn't being cold. He is simply allowing the connection to unfold naturally. That space gives her room to think, to wonder, and to let her own interest emerge without pressure. It's the uncertainty, the "I wonder what he's thinking," that can actually spike romantic attraction. Certainty kills it. This brings us to a core psychological concept, the scarcity principle. We tend to place a greater value on things that are rare or not easily obtained. When your attention is always available and given freely without being earned, it stops feeling special. It becomes background noise. A man who gives his attention carefully signals that he has standards and a life that doesn't revolve around one person. This makes his attention feel more valuable when it's given. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about being hard to get because you are genuinely busy building your own life. That authenticity is what makes the dynamic work. It communicates self-worth without arrogance, a balance that is magnetic. This is the most critical shift you can make. A woman isn't just attracted to a man who doesn't chase. She's attracted to what he is chasing instead, his purpose. A man who has a mission, whether it's his career, his fitness, his creative passion, or his personal growth, is inherently attractive. When you make a woman the center of your world, you're essentially putting a massive weight on her, asking her to be your source of happiness and validation. That's immense pressure. Women don't want to be a man's whole life. They want to join an already exciting one. The man who has a mission and invites her to be a part of it is the one she respects. This is what self-expansion is about. People are naturally drawn to those who are growing because it inspires growth in them too. If this is starting to click and you're ready to shift from chasing to attracting, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all about real, actionable advice here, not just theories. So, how do you make this change? It's not about ignoring her, it's about focusing on yourself. First, define your mission. What are your goals outside of dating? Get back in the gym, focus on that project at work, learn a new skill. A man with ambition is attractive. Fill your own life with things that make you feel alive. Second, communicate with intent, not for validation. Text to set up a date, not to have endless, meandering conversations that go nowhere. Keep it purposeful. One clear expression of interest is more powerful than 100 needy texts. Third, learn to match her investment. Picture this. She's giving short, slow replies. The nice guy double texts with a long paragraph. The attractive response? Pull back your energy and redirect it to your own life. This isn't a game, it's a healthy practice of reciprocity. A relationship should be built on mutual effort, not a one-sided pursuit. Ultimately, the man who doesn't chase is the man who gets chosen. Not because he's playing games, but because he embodies self-respect. His time is valuable, his energy is focused, and his happiness doesn't depend on her validation. He operates from a place of choice, not fear. He understands a fundamental truth: attraction cannot be forced. When you stop chasing her and start chasing a better version of yourself, the dynamic flips. You're no longer seeking approval because you approve of yourself. And that calm, grounded confidence is the most attractive quality a man can possess. You'll find that it was never about her being the prize, you were.